Greetings. My name is Eric Lang, and this is my channel, author Eric Lang. And today's topic, the people-centric project management phenomena that I will share from my book, Engagement, Focus, Intention in Project Management, is the beginning of it all, the one that everyone remembers. There are people who read my book, and if there's one phenomena that they remember that resonates with everyone, it's angels on a pinhead. And angels on a pinhead is it's an old concept. I think in the medieval times there was a monk that asked how many angels would fit on a pinhead. If the first angel was half the size of the pinhead, then each subsequent angel was one half the size of the first one. The answer, of course, is infinity. I stole this name for the people-centric project management phenomena because it's so fitting, the concept of infinity with this. And angels on a pinhead is when there is a list of projects, and that list of projects far exceeds available bandwidth forever. Like from now, for as long as any of us will be alive, there's no way all these projects are getting done. However, none of them are ever put in a backlog. They all stay on the list because there's somebody somewhere for political reasons that wants to be able to point to it and say, look, we're doing something with this. I want to emphasize that angels on a pinhead is a terrible, terrible way to run projects. This concept of keeping it all on the list and being able to show that, look, we did something with it. It's still live. There's still progress going on. What I found is that the people who are forced to manage a portfolio under an angels on a pinhead scenario is they have to take what I call the knife of infinite sharpness, and they have to slice off an infinitely thin slice of bandwidth and drape it over one of these for each item on the list for angels on a pinhead. And this is so that they can demonstrate to someone somewhere that something is being done. And there's numerous reasons, practical reasons. Number one, the projects aren't going to get done. So this is a situation where there needs to be an honest, no BS evaluation of what will be done and what won't be done. In addition to that, there's costs being incurred that are being ignored. One of them is for morale. It's very demoralizing to operate as a contributor in an angels in a pinhead environment. You will never get anything done. Nothing will ever be completed. You'll be continuously going back and forth over existing projects, making tiny incremental improvements so you can demonstrate work is being done. Everyone who's become aware of angels on a pinhead has immediately known what I'm talking about and what the book is saying. So in addition to the morale, the negative morale impact, the other thing is switching costs. And when you invest time as a contributor to execute some aspect of a project, not all of that energy, I guess you could say some of that energy is part of just getting this process going. And if you then drop everything and switch to another project, there's a chunk of that energy that doesn't accomplish anything. And there's studies on this. There's people who've done studies and shown how this is true. Switching costs are very real. It's about 30% of the energy. So if you're operating in an angels and a pinhead environment and you are continuously switching from project to project to project to project, you're going to have 30% more contributor resources to be able to maintain some semblance of accomplishment than if you just stuck with a project, finished it, and then moved on to the next project and finished it, moved on to the next project and finished it. So 30% resource cost to be able to maintain a large list of things that will never be completed. Again, this is largely politically driven, and I really think the only way to beat angels on a pinhead is for everybody to be made aware of it. And when everybody knows about it, it's hard to maintain it. So, and that's one of my goals of the book, is if you read Engagement, Focus, Intention, and Project Management, and you get to angels on a pinhead, and you read the nightmare scenario that is, and immediately recognize situations like that exist in your professional career. If we get enough people with that level of awareness, we can make these things go away. And all of us can accomplish more and have a more fulfilling project management experience. So, Angels on a Pinhead, this is the one everybody remembers. And it's one of the most egregious time wasters that I've ever seen, both in terms of switching costs, demoralization, and just honestly never accomplishing anything. Even if the energy invested in the project gets some part of the project done, the overall project will never be finished because it's competing with a huge list of other projects that all need to have an incremental section going forward. So we're the I guess the message that I'm trying to land here today is be aware of it. It helps having a name to associate with it. Everybody recognizes it, but they've never had a name to go with it. So now you have a name to go with it, and you have a document you can point to if someone's looking for an education in terms of the book. And I'll check this one off of my long list of people-centric project management phenomena. I think we're getting into the teens now, and look forward to bringing you another one next week. And thank you for your time.